For a community in Kokomo 3 years ago, a tornado struck and devastated several homes and businesses. While the damage has been repaired, many community members are still seeing its effects. This afternoon, News 18's Micah Upshaw met neighbors in the area hit the hardest.
3 years later, yeah, God is good.
Marcia Ross and her husband Mark Ross will never forget the day.
A tornado went through Kokomo, and a girlfriend called me and told me that my house had got hit by the tornado. So I called my husband at work, and my husband came.
She and her husband arrived home, or at least what was left of it.
It was like a war zone. It was debris everywhere. The house was tore up. My neighbors' houses were tore up. It was people everywhere. It was just scattered. It was like everybody was in awe.
Weather services at the time ranked the tornado as an EF3 in severity and damage, just 2 stages away from the highest, most extreme tornado ranking.
I never went through anything like this before in my life, and it was the first time, and it was just devastating. It was, but we had a lot of help.
The Rosses say community members, outreach programs, and churches stepped in right away to offer their services as the city worked on rebuilding. Many community members are still dealing with the tornado's effects.
The buildings on either side of me, they had to leave because the roofs were blowing off. The buildings were deemed unsafe. The parts of the roof were gone. And those people, I don't know where they went to. Some of them, well, they didn't have a lot of money.
Jerry McQuinn's apartment wasn't hit as hard as his neighbors. He says he's grateful the storm passed over him.
But it didn't do great damage like it did on these other 2 buildings on either side of me. And I really don't know how it happened.
The Rosses say this storm has brought them a new sense of alertness.
Every time it rains, every time it storm, we are ready to go to our neighbors and hit our basement.
Because we don't have a basement. Like I said, it was devastating, and everybody, we try to be on alert and make sure, and we have our radios on and everything and listening to the weather channel to make sure that we're okay.
In Kokomo, Micah Upshaw, News 18.
Despite the severity of the tornado damages that day, there were few injuries and no fatalities. Well, we enjoyed a nice Saturday today with